there is almost all of it that I did predict.
Now, I know you only had 107 days to potentially intervene in the course of history. But when you see these things playing out that you're referring to, that incite those feelings you have of frustration, a little bit of anxiety, etc., do you feel a sense of like responsibility in a weird way? Because there was a percentage chance of sort of intervening in these things. This is a complex question to ask, but it's...
I do think about how different it could have been. I do think about it in the context of the number of people who are being impacted in such a horrible way. I think of it in terms of the number of people who are existing and living in utter fear right now, afraid of being attacked or afraid of being targeted with hate, much less misinformation. I do. And I know that the race that I ran for President of the United States, the outcome of that election is what has happened. And it would have been different. It would have been very different. I try not to allow myself to think too much this way, I will tell you that, because I, for better and worse, really do like to be centered on the present.
So I want to understand the set of circumstances that created someone like you, because you're an anomaly. There's a lot of firsts that appear in your career. But if we start at the beginning, what is the context that shapes someone to become such an anomaly in their professional career?
My parents and the community that raised me. My mother arrived from India in the United States at the age of 19 by herself. My mother, naturally, at that young age, became aligned with the civil rights movement. In Berkeley and Oakland, California, met my father, who had been a national scholar in Jamaica. They fell in love, and here I am. My sister and I were born, and we were born in an environment where everyone was fighting for justice and for freedom and for equality. Every message we got was, you are important and you have a duty to figure out how you're going to participate.
I noticed this as I was reading through your story, how service and helping others seems to be so interwoven into your DNA. And even we spoke to Doug, your husband, and he was telling me a story about your first date with him.
What did he tell you?
Well, apparently you made a remark on that first date that you're here to help people and to serve people. He told me many things. I have many pages of what Doug said. Very fascinating. He's very in love with you, by the way.
I'm very in love with my husband, and he's very funny. I hope you got a sense of his humor.
He was a hilarious guy.
Yeah, well, he and I had such different careers, both of us being lawyers, right? He went immediately into private practice. I never wanted to be in private practice. It was never about money for me. It was always about people and how could I do the work that was about protecting people and giving people dignity.
Why protecting people?
I think there's a lot that has to do also maybe with birth order. I'm the eldest. And from the age of 2 years old, my mother told me, take care of your sister. Look out for your sister. You've got all kinds of
all the
stuff
pictures,
there.
yeah, and I've been through everything.
Yeah, this is my sister Maya.
That's you protecting her.
And that's me protecting her. I grew up also, seeing my mother, who was a 5-foot-tall brown woman with an accent, would be treated. And she taught me this, my extended family taught me, but then I also witnessed the importance of making sure that all people, that their dignity is respected and protected. And because I have lived a life to see where that doesn't always happen.
So you decide to focus on law in public practice. You have a phenomenal career from that point onwards. It's really remarkable what you're able to accomplish. And this is, I guess, where a lot of the firsts come in, because from the age of 24 to 51, you rise from deputy district attorney